every day, every day.
Welcome to an episode of Me Plus You. My name is Kiya.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? My name is Jordan.
And this is our first episode.
So a little bit about myself. My name is Jordan, as you know. 29, turning the big dirty 30 this year. Bittersweet. 2 kids. Been happily engaged since 2019. Wow, time flies. Other than that, I consider myself to be a hard worker, a provider, great father. Some of my hobbies persist of going to bars, pretty much being outdoors, watching football. It's probably my favorite season of the year, and getting tattoos. Oh, I love sneakers too.
All right, a little bit about me. I am 27. I have 2 kids. I am a fire mom. I am a pretty good friend. I really like fantasy movies like Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. I used to like to take pictures, but I don't anymore. I have a photo booth. That's like I wish I could quit my job and just do that. Pretty much I'm a mom all the time. That's really all I do, especially now with quarantine. So other than that, I'm a funny person. I'm pretty energetic and happy, and that's pretty much just me. All right, so how we would describe our relationship. What's like one word you would describe for our relationship?
Commitment.
That's pretty good. I would say reliable. So I feel like over the years, we haven't had a lot of like ups and downs. I feel like we're not like in a roller coaster relationship. It's pretty like level. Obviously we fight like everyone else, but
It's like one of them roller coasters that like it's going steady, nice and cool. Then it has like maybe like one or 2 large drops throughout. It's definitely not up and down.
yeah, not that large of a drop.
All right, well, not that
Like
large.
little.
You know, a little medium slope.
I would say that I feel like as parents we're like fire.
How we work together is definitely solid on point. So kudos to us for that. I can definitely say fun. You know, I know that some guys, I'm saying guys because I'm gonna speak for the guys. You know, when they go on vacations or out with their girls, it's always just like, you know, they be like, you know, it's cool and all, but it's more so just, you know, like lovey-dovey. It's not really like fun. Where I can't say that. I've been to Vegas with her and it was a vibe.
Oh, my nails.
You know, I've been to Vegas with my guys. It was a vibe.
Am I just as fun? Like I'm right here.
We had this convo before.
Okay, I'm just saying. So your friend's trip is here.
Well,
am I right here?
Here's how this works. Break this down as simple as possible. Now, you are very fun. Very fun. Very fun. You know, when I'm with my boys, it's a different type of fun. You know, when you're with your girl, you feel restricted. Well, even not even just your girl, it's a significant other. When you with your girl, you feel restricted to some extent. And the reason I say that is because, you know, obviously when you're with your boys, you pretty much can say or do anything and they'll pretty much accept it for that is. I feel like when you're with your partner, there has to be a certain type of boundary, as I'm sure it should be with her as well. So if she's on vacation getting drinks free from guys and shit, she's not doing that with me. You know, that's the respect that we have. She's not going to do that. And, you know, if I'm on vacation flirting to get in the clubs for free, I'm obviously not going to do that with her, you know? So it's a certain respect, certain boundaries that I feel, you know, affect how fun, not how fun, you know, the different levels of fun that you have, you know, while going on vacation with a significant other or your friends. Top 3 things that I feel to have a successful relationship is effort, understanding, and communication. You know, there's some more out there, but those are just my top 3. So the reason why I say communication is, you know, not to throw no dirt or throw anyone under the bus, you know, from past relationships I had, but I just feel like, you know, there was kind of a lack of communication there, and you know, that's somewhat part of the reason why, you know, it wasn't, you know, successful. Whereas in this relationship, I feel like, you know, myself and Kiya, we kind of, you know, in the beginning, you know, our communication wasn't the greatest. You know, as time went on, I feel like that's something that we really kind of like picked up, you know, with each other and kind of established. Understanding, that's a big one. That's a big one, especially when you're in a relationship with someone who has a lot of opposite, you know, qualities as you. You know, I consider myself to be an introvert at times. You know, I don't mind being alone. Kiya is the complete opposite. She doesn't like being alone at all. You know, more so Kiya understanding that you know, that I crave that alone time, you know, from whether that's playing a video game, working out, or anything, and that, you know, it'll, you know, but not only benefit myself, but benefit, you know, the relationship, and also meet her, and, you know, and realize that, you know, spending, I'm not gonna say spending quality time, because I like spending quality time too, but just kind of, you know, being there with someone who, you know, whether they're just being there for, you know, body comfort, or, you know, words of kindness, just someone to vent to.
Yeah.
Effort is also another big one. You know, I feel like in relationships and in life, you know, you can just kind of like say you want to do this, you know, say you want to own a business or whatever. You know, say you want to be successful in a relationship. You know, it all sounds good coming out your mouth, but can you walk the walk the talk, whatever. I feel like being in a relationship is a job. A lot of people think that relationships naturally just are just like, you know, something that's just
like in a movie.
Yeah, like in a movie, like these fairy tales, and it's just like, oh, they're happily ever after. But you know, these movies and a lot of these shows, they fail to dissect, and a lot of these, you know, YouTube couples as well. We coming for ya. Nah, I'm playing. But they fail to, you
like
know,
show the day-to-day.
They fail to show the day to day, you know, when they're down and stuff like that. And I feel like all that matters, you know. Kiya was enjoying this one couple on Instagram one time, and I once stated that, like, you know, this, you know, they're doing the show. Like,
I said they were
know?
so perfect.
Yeah, she said they were so
and
perfect.
I was like, I wish you would do this or that, and
I was pretty much just like, I mean, you don't know if they're happy all the time or if it's just like that. And I feel like she really thought on it, because she came back to me like a month later and was just like, I don't like that show no more. Like, I was just like, wow.
Yeah. No, I did think about it. It made sense, because basically, like, online and stuff, you're not going to show the bad parts. You're only going to show the good parts. So I was looking at that, like, it gave me, like, unrealistic expectations, like, when it's not realistic. Hold on. Sorry. My 3 keys to a successful relationship. You already said communication, but I will just say a little bit on it. I think communication is really everything. I could be thinking one thing and Jordan could be thinking another thing, and I could be thinking, oh, he knows what I want to do, and he could be thinking I know, and it's just like the wires are just not, they're not connecting. So I feel like unless you voice exactly what you want or how you feel, your partner's not really going to know. And people grow up totally different. I grew up a certain way, Jordan grew up a certain way, so we have these like unspoken expectations and like how we feel things are gonna go, and he's not gonna know exactly what I'm thinking unless I say it. So communication is definitely number 1. So good job. Number 2 would be patience, and that is something that I 100% struggle in life in general. I was seeing if you were going to make a face.
I digress.
So I struggle with patience. I just get so overwhelmed and then I just wall out. That's something that just happens all the time. So in our relationship, I feel like he has so much patience. It's brought it out in me. I can see like, wow, I really don't have any patience. So I have just worked on trying to like take a minute and not like react so quick. I'm definitely not at 100%. What percent do you think I'm at? I probably
Patience.
was like very low when we first got together.
I mean, obviously, when we first got together, we was in the honeymoon phase.
Yeah,
There wasn't
yeah,
much
yeah.
nothing. So if you want to start like maybe 2 years after that, we could do that. But nah, she's definitely made progress. And when she is lacking the patience, I do my best to kind of let her know.
Yeah. So definitely patience is important. And then forgiveness. I don't know how he left that out. But I just feel like I want this to come out the right way. Not that, so in my experience, I don't think it's okay to allow guys to really just disrespect you, walk all over you, cheat on you left and right. I just feel like that's not okay. But I do feel like everyone makes mistakes, not just guys, women too. So I will say that.
let's
Okay,
not
it's
bash my
everybody.
fellas.
It's everybody. People make mistakes. That's just human nature. And I feel like if you don't allow anyone to have any type of grace, you're not gonna make it. You have to be able to step back for a minute and be like, okay, like, he fucked up or she fucked up. So I feel like without forgiveness, there's literally we wouldn't be together. Like, we probably would have made it like a year or two.
With forgiveness comes growth.
Yeah.
Growth for sure. Growth and maturity.
That's good. We should have put that maturity.